You ever look up at pictures of Saturn and just wonder what it would be like to stand on a planet and see those incredible rings stretching across your own sky? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to explore. What if Earth, our home, had a celestial crown of its own?
Just imagine it for a second. You wake up, you stumble to the kitchen for some coffee, pull back the curtains, and something is just completely different. Not just cloudy or rainy, but a total fundamental change. A permanent, beautiful, and maybe kind of terrifying new feature hanging up there.
So our first reaction? It would have to be just pure jaw-on-the-floor awe. The sight would be unlike anything anyone in human history has ever seen. Just try to picture it. This brilliant, massive arc of ice and rock just dominating the sky. In the middle of the day, it'd be this pearly white band, but sunrise and sunset, it would catch the light and create colors that would make every single one an unforgettable spectacle. But after that initial amazement starts to fade, we'd start to notice something else. This beautiful crown, well, it casts a very, very long shadow over our lives, both literally and figuratively.
First off, you can say goodbye to truly dark nights. Gone. The rings would act like a gigantic mirror, bouncing sunlight back down onto the night side of the planet. The darkest it would ever get would be as bright as a full moon, or maybe even brighter.
So our whole 24-hour cycle gets turned on its head. It's fascinating, really. Your sunrise would look striped as the sun's rays poke through the gaps in the rings. Then, around noon, you'd actually see the Earth's own shadow as a dark slice across the rings in the sky. And sunsets, they'd become these long, drawn-out, dazzling events. It'd be like a non-stop dramatic light show every single day.
Okay, but this incredible light show, it would come with a pretty heavy price tag. The very systems that run our modern world and the climate that keeps us alive would be thrown into absolute chaos. Let's start with the tech.
18,000. That number is roughly how many active satellites are zipping around our planet right now. The rings, being made of countless bits of rock and ice, would basically create a cosmic minefield, an immediate, catastrophic threat to every single satellite we rely on.
And this is where the dominoes really start to fall. Forget about your phone's GPS. That would be one of the first things to go. Global communications, weather forecasting, even financial markets, all thrown into disarray. Space travel? Yeah, that's over. And with the sky never getting truly dark, trying to see the stars would become pretty much impossible for most of us.
And beyond our technology, the rings would wage a quiet war on our climate. Those shadows they cast aren't just for show. They would have a real, measurable cooling effect by blocking a serious chunk of the sun's energy from ever reaching the ground.
And make no mistake, this isn't a small thing. For huge parts of the world, living under that permanent ring shadow, especially in the winter, this means things get much colder. Farming would face challenges we've never seen before, which could easily lead to massive food shortages.
But the impact, it goes so much deeper than just technology and weather. How would this constant, inescapable thing in the sky change us as a people?
We would literally have to invent new words for our new world. Ring shine would just be a part of our vocabulary. Think about how that perpetual twilight would affect nocturnal animals, or even our own sleep, our own psychology. For all of human history, we've told stories about the sun and the moon. A feature as huge and dominant as a ring system, it would become the new centerpiece of our entire culture. Would we worship it? Would we fear it? Every single culture on the planet would have to reshape its stories around this celestial crown.
Thinking about all this, it really forces you to look at our own sky a bit differently. We totally take its emptiness, its deep darkness, for granted.
And that idea really gets to the core of it, doesn't it? The rings would be stunningly beautiful, no doubt about it. But that beauty would essentially trap us, severing our view of the vast universe beyond, locking us under a glittering ceiling.
And that's really the big takeaway here. Our clear, dark sky isn't just empty space. It's a window. It's a precious resource that allowed us to dream, to discover, and to reach for what's out there. It's a condition that's just as vital to us as our air and our water.
So I'll just leave you with that to think about. A crown is a symbol of glory, sure, but it can also be incredibly heavy. It's an amazing thing to imagine. But maybe, just maybe, we're lucky to live under a sky that leaves us free to wonder what lies beyond it.